to Michael's the other day and I got this yarn. No particular reason. It was 50% off the second skein if you get one of the Caron cakes. I don't know why it says cake. Is this a skein or is it a cake? Focus. So I have no idea what we're gonna make with it, but we're gonna make something with it. The color is color, oh color, wherefore art thou? Okay, I know it has a color. Raspberry. This doesn't give raspberry. It's more pink. I don't know if you guys can tell. I feel like if it was a hint more red, it would be raspberry to me, but either way. Let's try and make something. Okay, can you tell what I'm making, what I decided to make? So we're doing another Hexagon blanket. This is not going to be enough, so I obviously need to go buy another one just to make sure. Might buy two more just to make sure I have enough and they don't randomly like stop carrying it at a Michael's. So I started with a solid, what's it called, a solid granny stitch, solid Hexagon. You know what I'm trying to say. It's too early. Started with that, did 5 rows, and then I was like, I don't want the whole blanket to look like just one piece. I want to break it up. So after 5 rows, I just did a double crochet chain 1 stitch all the way around, and then I pulled out my brain and I calculated crochet math and it worked. So because each row, your side should have 2 extra double crochets. So all I did was, after I did the double crochet chain 1 row, when I came back through, I knew that whenever I do my corner from here, you can kind of see, I put 2 double crochets. So I put double crochet, chain 1 to create my corner, double crochet, and then another one. That way I stayed on track with every side and row should be 2 extra. So yeah, that's what we're doing. I'll be doing this all day. Hopefully I can finish it by the weekend. I'm working on a lot of stuff right now, so let's see. Okay, I know I was gonna tell you guys that I was going to update you once it was like at the end of the day or whatever, but I don't know what happened. I kind of locked in and my first skein is done, so I'm out of yarn. So I definitely have to go to the store today, but I also forgot I have a doctor's appointment at 3:30. It's 1:43 now, so I'm leaving work early. So I'm gonna just update you now and then maybe update you later. I don't know, but I got so much done. I'm so excited. It looks so good. I'm glad I decided to break it up because I feel like if I just did this, like just the solid the whole way, it would honestly probably give me a headache looking at it. So this breakup is good. This is what it looks like from the front. I don't know why I'm showing you the back. But this is what it looks like. This is one ball. And this was a total, I don't think I told you guys, 227 grams, 8 ounces, 480 yards. So that means, maybe I can just do one more ball. But I like the colors. Like I like the pink, so I might just get 2 and then do like some hats or something to sell with that color. So I think I'm still gonna get 2 balls, or cakes, whatever they are. However, I did it, guys. Plus I know that the sides are much longer now, so it's gonna take up more yarn, so I'll just get 2 just to be safe, and then if anything, I'll use as much as I can until I get the length I want, and if there's some left and not enough to make anything, it'll be scrap yarn. It'll go in the pile. This is how much I did. I will check in with you guys probably, most likely, hopefully later if I remember. Okay, I know it's dark in my office, guys, but bear with me. So I ended up, as you saw in the last clip, I got a lot done. So I was able to do the entire first skein, and then I went to Michael's. I got 2 more skeins. I got 2 more cakes, sorry, and started doing more last night. I didn't do that many rows, only finished up the last set of 5, and then I started, and a mesh row, and then I started finishing it up. But as I was counting, because remember I was like, every solid row, I know I have to add 2. There should be 2 more than the previous row. That way, you know, the size is increasing. But for some reason, oh no, I didn't finish the mesh. But for some reason, I started the mesh. So I started this side like normal, halfway through, started this side, and then I started this one, everything was fine. However, when I got to the end of this row, there was an extra stitch, and I don't know how, because I was counting, you know, double crochet, skip 1, double crochet, and so on and so forth. But these are all fine, and these are all fine. Normal pattern, but for some reason, and I was trying to look back to see if I put in an extra stitch somewhere or something like that, couldn't find it. And so now this, instead of having an odd number, because the next row should be 61, with this mesh, it's going to give me 60. So it's, either way, it's an even number, should be an odd number. So I don't know if I want to just do the mesh row, because I know I can count the last solid row and then add 4, because I have to count for the extra 2 that would have been here, and then, right. So whatever number I'm supposed to have when it's time, because it's a lot easier to fix on the regular solid rows versus the mesh stitch, and you not really notice it. So I think when I go around, what I'm gonna do is I'm just put in the right amount, because it takes a lot for me to frog a project whilst working. Like, frogging it to start a whole new different project, that's different. But frogging it and then keep going is very hard mentally for me to do. I just don't want to do it. So I always figure out a way around it. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. When I hit the solids again after this mesh row, I'm gonna just put whatever correct number it's supposed to be, and then we're gonna push on. But it looks fine though, which is why I'm so confused. Can you see that? You know how far away I am. That side looks like this side. So, and like the corners look the same. I'm so confused as to how I did it. But either way, I was doing a lot of talking just now. This is how far I got yesterday. I'm working on it today. What happened yesterday? Nothing crazy happened yesterday at work, and hopefully the same will happen today. It is Thursday, and this blanket is this far. This is also how much I have of the second cake. Like, it's not even, it's like that, you can't really tell, but it's like a third gone. So I think, do not quote me, and if 2 cakes is enough, then I have an extra cake, because I bought 2. And with that cake, I'm gonna make some hats, and I'm going to make, what else am I going to make? I think I'm just make hats for now. And then if something else piques my interest, then I'll make that. But officially, my Depop will be open for you guys to shop Sunday, which is, what's today? Today's the 5th. No. Today's the 4th. I don't like that number. It's our number. Monday, the 8th. Everything will be open. I still have to upload some hats that I already made this week and last week. And I think I want to post one of the filet crochets that I did. The first one technically that I did. And then I'm currently making one for my sister. But yeah, so if you want to support your girl in her live streams so she doesn't have to clock in and clock out of her 9 to 5 anymore, feel free to, you know, head over there. You see a hat you like, go ahead, snag it. I'm also going to be doing custom color orders for the hats. I just have to figure out how I'm going to do the listing. This video is not about that though. So let's get working on the blanket. I'll just show you guys what, how far I've gotten. It is 7:43 right now. I clock in at 8:55, so we got a good bit of time to do some stuff. Oh, I was so tired yesterday. I didn't do anything during work. I only did 1 row at the house, so we're still technically where we are yesterday, but I'm gonna finish this morning. Didn't bring another one, so what we're gonna do is I brought a different project. And I'll just finish this at the house because it's getting too big anyways to be doing it at my desk.
A little bit of respect, but then doing that, I learned.
So I literally just made this entire like 8-minute update. And I'm listening to it back and I'm like, ugh, you can hear my TV the whole time. So I'm now over it. We're gonna do another update, re-record. I'm not turning down my fan, so hopefully you guys don't hear it too much. And I'm going to be going through this quick. So I'm on to my third cake. I just started it. I finished up the mesh row, the final mesh row, and I'm starting the last set of 5. For some reason, if you remember the last mesh that I did, and then first solid row after that, this row right here, for some reason there was like a weird count and I had to put an extra like fake mesh or double mesh, whatever, and it worked itself out. For some reason when I was doing the mesh row this go round, it happened on 3 corners, I believe. I don't know how, but we're gonna keep doing what we did before and just keep chugging along, and hopefully it looks okay in the end. Because you can't notice it from, like, unless you're like a OCD crochet and you're like inside this, then if you're gonna sit there and count, you're gonna notice. However, I don't think you're going to notice if you don't look for it. So don't look for it. So we're in the first solid row of the last set of 5. I don't know if I'm going to get through all 5 tonight. Honestly, I probably won't. It's probably gonna take me all weekend because I started medicine today as well. I just took it actually, and it's going to make me very, very sleepy and groggy for the entire weekend. So fun for me. I'm still hoping to open up my Depop for Monday, which means I'm gonna have to push through this blanket and drowsiness and getting everything posted tomorrow and Sunday, so that I can still open it, because you know we still gotta make money even though we're sleepy. We'll most likely check in with y'all tomorrow, because tomorrow I'm hoping to at least have 3 rows done. If I can get through 1 row, I'll be happy, but the trick is I don't know when this medicine is going to kick in, so we're going to hope that I can get through a whole row, and then I'm just going to keep going. I'm just going to keep going until I get too sleepy and the stitches start to blend together, and then pick up whenever. I'm hoping to wake up tomorrow morning, but it might be late morning. I used to be on this medication years ago, and it knocked me out. When I say out, not even gonna lie. So I was so tired, you guys. I couldn't even talk to you guys, thus I'm doing a voiceover. But this is how the blanket came out. It came out so great, and the yarn is super soft. So thank you for watching, and I'll check you guys in the next one.